What is up, everybody? I hope you can at least hear me. Like I said, or like the thumbnail slash title says, we're going to be doing all the missions today, going through them, trying to complete every single one, and just see what kind of luck we can have while doing them. But first of all, welcome Jello, welcome HolySpot, welcome Alan, welcome Benno, welcome Classical Gamer, and welcome Charles. And I saw, yes, you tagged everyone like 5 times in that Discord, so I did see that. But how are you all doing today? Hope you're doing fine. I should probably first of all turn on the missions, because I've actually had them off this entire time. I don't even think I did the first one. And that might mean that she's actually going to start talking. Let me just make sure I have her on. And then let's start. And I think I'm going to have to shut up because she's going to start talking straight away. I think. Or maybe not. But we do have to get to this outpost, so why don't we go ahead and do that?
Not far now. We built these outposts in the early 90s. They got the works, repurposed materials, solar roofs, rainwater tanks. And good for the environment doesn't have to mean bad for your back. It's pretty cozy inside. Go on, take a look. That was back when people used to just call you a hippie. Now everything's sustainable, clean, green, eco-friendly. Hippies? Ha! Try trailblazers.
Okay, I think that should be all of that. Welcome Noah. I am not going to be streaming tonight with Tuno, because when he streams it's like 3 a.m., 2 a.m. for me. And that is when I have to sleep. And Alan, sure, if I need help, but I don't want any spoilers. I already know one thing, which is the trophy animal that you get at the end. But other than that, I don't know anything, so I don't want to be spoiled with the rest of the stuff. I know Jamie told me about it, and he said it was quite fun. So I hope that this is going to go well. But why don't we go in here?
See, we got company. That'll be Josh's doing, the brat. I told him to leave things be, but I guess he couldn't resist. Anyway, maybe it's just as well you get used to it. I'll fill you in later. Right, mate? See that camera on the table? Strap it to your chest and let me explain what exactly you're here for. There's a lookout tower not far away, so you can head up there and get a sense of the place while I flap my gums.
Can I get the camera?
Nice and tight now. Wouldn't want it coming off right when you've got a shot lined up.
Where do we have to go next? Oh, we're just gonna have to go to this lookout tower. Okay, why don't we go ahead and fast travel here? But I hope she's loud enough for you. I hope you guys can actually hear her talking, because, well, I'm not gonna be doing most of the talking because I feel like she's gonna talk quite a bit.
So, the plan. I want to turn this place into a year-round retreat for hunters like you and Alejandra. So I don't spend most of the year worrying about whether our native plants are going to get overrun by deer again. There's a lot of filmmaking talent out here, and it hasn't been put to good use lately, if you ask me. So we're going to make a commercial, show the world there's more to New Zealand than haka and halflings. And who better to demonstrate the thrill of the chase than an experienced hunter like yourself? See, Awaroa's prime was back in the 80s. Most of the other hunters out here are equally long of tooth. We need someone young, new, dynamic. You. The camera will do most of the work, so you just have to make sure it's on when you head out to hunt. We have a couple of strategic locations on our list to get through. But let's get you that view first. There's the lookout tower, just up ahead.
Welcome, Jamie. Welcome, ILC. And Alan, that sounds good. I will ask you if I do need any help, but we'll see how this goes. But I assume that these first ones is going to be a lot more talking, and then I'm going to have some more time in between because I do have the whole map unlocked. So going to all the places to fast travel should be pretty fast, but I don't know how much of that actually is part of the missions. But let's go out here and have a look if she's going to start talking again. Where do I have to go? Go there.
Just take that in. Spectacular, isn't it? This eastern area is all rolling hills and conifers. There's a line of mountains in the centre of the reserve. Oh, and native beech forest. And a lot of rain on the other side. You know what a track is?
Oh.
Evidence you're not alone out there. Humbling, eh? Right, so remember Josh's little prank? This place doesn't receive a lot of government funding, unfortunately, and a couple of years ago we were running out of money for field research, and the outposts were in need of sprucing up. So I guess you could say we made a deal with the devil, the Hollywood devil to be exact. Long story short, they've just wrapped up filming for the final movie they were contracted to do. Some fantasy thing, shiny blade or shimmering dagger or something. Now let me check. Ah, resplendent sword. I'll send you the blurb they gave me. My nephew tells me it's a big deal, but I'd certainly never heard of it before this. But yeah, as nice as it is that Te Awaroa's beauty is up on the silver screen for all to see, it's come with its share of problems, to say the least. The bigwigs left in a hurry, and we got left with a bunch of basically intact movie sets scattered here and there all over the reserve. Well, I'm telling you all of this because Josh just rang me up and said that he spotted another set on his way back. Not far from where I wanted you to try filming your first hunt. Can I trouble you to go clear it out? We can't run the risk of any of the props from the film featuring in our footage. Cheers.
Okay, there we go. Finally talking. And ILC is just short for I Love Call of the Wild. And Jamie is Sharpshooter J. So he's the guy that usually is talking here with me on stream, but not today. But damn, does she talk a lot. I thought I could do at least a little bit of commentary. Let me look. Where do we even have to go to? Okay, so not a place to fast travel to. I assume this is going to be one of the movie sets that we have to go to, because that is our mission as far as I could see. Reach the movie set and clear away. Okay, so we're just going to have to take away some of the movie set props, I guess. That's what I would assume, but I think it's going to be back once we finish the mission, because otherwise it wouldn't make sense that it's there in the first place for us. So I think we're just going to have to clear it for this mission, and afterwards we can go back there and just it be there. I actually haven't seen it because I actually haven't run through that way. The first time we played through this, I ran along this way, and ever since that I've never kind of gone in the middle because there wasn't any lake. So I am pretty curious to see what there actually is and what we can potentially find. I also might in a second just change the time, so if we have to go anywhere near water or something, that we could potentially maybe see some animals drinking around there and maybe get 1 or 2 harvests here on the way, because I don't want to just be running around taking pictures for the next 1.5 to 2 hours, depending on how long the stream will actually last or take us to complete all the missions. But how was your guys' Tuesday? I hope it was good. I didn't really have too much to do today, but I was supposed to have practice, but that got cancelled because we're kind of going on a lockdown here, so I have to see how it's gonna be the next weeks. But I mean, it's okay. Like this now, I can kind of stream the storyline and the missions this way and just focus on some other content. There's gonna be another video coming out later, which is me trying to pronounce all the names of Te Awaroa. So it's just kind of a video, kind of a relaxed video, just chill, because the TK and Troy actually challenged us to pronounce all the names, and then Ormi did it, and then I was just like, why don't I try doing it myself? So I just gave it a shot. Didn't do it very good, but I still thought it would be fun to put it out there and just show the way I would pronounce it. But I hope somebody can show me actually how to pronounce it properly once, because I think some of the letters are very interesting on how you would pronounce them, because they're just, I would assume, pronounced very differently to the way that I would pronounce them. Okay, Alan, thank you for quickly checking in, and hopefully if I do have issues, you're going to be back by that time. But if not, I'm sure either Jamie or somebody else who's done this could help me as well to completing these, because I for sure am not the first person to do this. And Jamie obviously gave me some spoilers after I asked him for it, because he was in live chat playing on his own map doing the missions while I was trying to find some like some zones for some animals for some video. And so I kind of know one thing that we're going to be finding here towards the end of it at least. But we are getting close now to the movie set here. And I would assume that she's going to start talking in a second about the movie set. Because usually that's how these missions go. Usually there's a lot of talking and a lot of explaining on what's going on. Which I won't complain about, but obviously I can't talk in that time or say hi to it all. But is that the one that we saw from the trailer? Because I'm pretty sure that they can actually, think the feral goats can jump on the tents. I've seen that in the Discord. But I don't know, I don't see any around here. But they do come here because I know that they feed around this area because they do drink here at this lake and obviously along this coast down here.
What a mess. If I'd known this was gonna happen, I never would have agreed to it. This isn't even the worst of it. Right, let's take it one by one. Just bundle them into crates and I'll get someone to swing by later and transport them out of the reserve.
Jamie, okay, I'll text you if I have any issues or any problems, but let's start cleaning this place up, I guess.
Are those real oranges? Good enough to eat, eh? Quite the medieval fare. Looks more than a bit incongruous out here if you ask me. I hope they didn't have an actual fire in that thing. Imagine if some silly townie kid had wandered over here and decided it would be a good idea. That's the last of them. What's that note? Props list. Foam statue of haughty elf standing proud, 9 foam warriors, 8 golden goblets, 3 green screens. This reads like a Christmas carol. See any of those? Bit dodgy. Townies must have been up here. Well, even though this isn't our mess to clean up, I should probably ask around and see if anyone knows what's happened to the missing props. The last thing we need is to get blamed for this. Maybe they did a very selective sweep. I'll see if anyone has a bigwig's numbers. Thanks for your help, Ihor. Let's move on.
I think we might then just be stuck with this and not the actual tents being there.
Before you head off and film your hunts, first we've got to set the scene, so to speak. The marketing team's looking for some photos for the reserve website, something to give people a taste of what this place has to offer. We got a little overly reliant on these tentpole releases. Well, I say more tents and fewer releases. Does that work? Nah, you're right. Now that we've dealt with that bloody mess, you think you could head over to Lake Wakaiti and snap a few shots for us? There's a willow tree there growing right out of the water that all the influencers or whatever they call themselves go bonkers for. It does make for a good photo op, I'll give it that.
Scotty, welcome. Caden, welcome as well. We just started doing the missions, and I'm just gonna make it early drink time, because who knows, maybe we can even find something. So why don't we make it 5:30, and maybe we can see a chamois or something like that, go there. And what is my objective anyway, going to be there? Visit the nearby outpost, no, yeah. Reach Lake Willow, photograph the willow tree, reach the beach, inspect the trash. Huh, okay. So we don't actually have to shoot anything, but we could potentially. So I hope that making it 5:30, we could at least get 1 or 2 chamois to be there that we could maybe get down for some future respawns, because I actually still need a diamond of them on the live build, since we did only get a level 4 diamond with the bow on the beta. But I actually want one in my live game as well. So maybe we can do that as a side mission here while we go there, pick up trash and take a picture of the tree. Julie, welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Hope your day is going good. Just for all the new people here, don't spoil or like spoil it to me or others. I know one thing about it, the big kind of reveal trophy animal. I won't spoil it to anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but I think it's gonna be really cool to find, and hopefully we won't take too long to get there. And then tomorrow, I think we're actually just going to be back again live with a normal hunt. I'm not actually sure what we're going to do tomorrow yet, but you guys can drop some requests in the Discord video suggestion section there, and then just put like stream dash and then what your idea is for that, because I'm not
Why
sure.
there's no one around? It's because the reserve is officially closed to visitors for the foreseeable future. And definitely conducting emergency field research, we said. If that's what it takes to get the day trippers to clear out for a hot minute, so be it. I swear I haven't seen this place so deserted in about 10 years. Ah, it's lovely, actually. Even if I can only experience it through you. I don't really get why people fall over themselves trying to get slightly different variations of the same photo. Why can't they just stand back and enjoy it? We used to camp out here when I was little. Tramp over from the other side. Me and a gaggle of other kids carrying backpacks bigger than our whole bodies. Don't fall in now. Wouldn't be the first time that's happened here. Not much of that lifestyle left these days. I miss it sometimes. Running low. The outposts have ammo of all kinds and more besides. That'll do. It's looking well. We had some hoon try to saw off one of the branches a few weeks ago. Can you believe? But luckily someone managed to talk him out of it. Sometimes wedding parties will have the brides come up and sit on it. Wade right into the water and soak those dear dresses. That tree is 80 years old. Started off as a stray branch nailed to a fence. It's a tribute to tenacity, if you ask me. Right, now for our next destination. Head down to the shoreline. There's a set of huge boulders there that have to be seen to be believed. I know what you're thinking. She's showing me some rocks. But trust me on this one.
What? Oh, that way. Okay, boulders. I was about to
Our
say.
beaches are buzzing with natural activity. At least they used to be. You get more and more rubbish washed up all over the place lately. You know, bits of plastic pellets, runoff from factories further north. I swear I've seen tin cans with Australian brand names. Tricky little fella, eh? If at first you don't succeed and all that, you'll get the next one. We do our best, but we can't always prevent the poor critters ending up with junk in their bellies.
She is just...
Anyway, that's the situation.
Jeez.
I'll get back to you when you arrive. Just gonna head off for a minute and make some tea.
Jeez, she is talking way too much. I'm thinking, should I turn her off or should I keep her on? Because I feel like she's just talking way too much. Like, way too much. I feel like we could do better without her speaking, but I don't know. If you guys want to hear her, just let me know, but I don't know. This is just too much talking in my mind. Like, I don't mind them talking a little bit, but she was talking for like 5 minutes straight without pausing for like a second or anything. However, maybe we can get lucky and maybe pick off a last feral pig or something like that at the shoreline here. At least I'd hope so. But I don't know. I don't know if we can, but maybe we can at least catch them coming back. She is talking too much. I am gonna make her one quieter though, so that if she goes on rambling too much, that I can just speak over her and just can say whatever I want to say and talk about it, cause you guys could at least still read what she's saying in the bottom. Edge, welcome. Good to see you here. Hope you are doing fine. Yeah, we are currently doing the missions, like you can probably guess by the title of thumbnail. But what is her name actually? Should probably looked at that before. Kiri is just talking a little bit too much in my opinion. So I'm gonna make her quieter, and then if you want to read what she says, you can listen to it in the bottom. But
That's better. Nothing like a
she
good
doesn't
old
sound much
Kiwi
quieter
herbal
to me,
blend to sort
to be
the head
fair.
out.
Sounds almost the same. But let's get this unlocked here as well. just so that we can get that off our points of interest list as well. And there's a tent there. Huh. Wish we could have just fast traveled there, to be fair, but okay. Let's get
These are the
this.
most studied rocks in the whole world. Gotta be up there with Uluru and Balanced Rock.
Are there maybe any feral pigs left here? Because their drink zone did, or is technically ending just now, so maybe we're not gonna see any more, but we might. Because I know I have zones of them here. I just don't know exactly where. Because I don't really go here to this edge a lot, to be fair. Only come here rarely. And I haven't done too much feral pig hunting. But let's go over there and see what she has to say about these boulders. And then we're just going to have to pick up all that trash. And what does that sign say there? Is that maybe some kind of a hint for something new?
Well, look at this. Couldn't help themselves, could they? One last hurrah before we shut the place down. This really can't wait, mate. There's a little blue penguin population nesting not far from here, and they'll gladly take this for food.
I'll say thank you for subscribing. I don't know why the alert didn't pop up on stream. It should... Oh, there we go. There it is now. Good to see that. I don't know why that didn't show up before. Let me have a quick look. But good that it's showing up.
It looks manageable. Let's clean this up and take the photo. Then we can talk hunting again.
Please tell me I can actually shoot something. Can I pick them up?
Well, as you can imagine, being featured in a host of box office hits has done wonders for our profile with tourists. Problem is, a lot of the people who come are just here to take a few photos, dump a heap of rubbish, and then leave unceremoniously. So we end up with messes like this one. I'd like to say that we've become the victim of our own success, but that's letting me off the hook. Right. There should be a stand over on the other end of the beach with rubbish bags and a picker.
Good. Can I use them? I could have done this while you talked.
We went to all the trouble of installing these, and they still couldn't be bothered.
Now let's look. Can I just pick this up in one sweep?
Looks like they had quite
There
a
we
little
go.
feast.
Wow. And now let's look. Is this picture gonna be enough? Or what else do we have to do? Is that the mission? No, photograph the boulders. I just did. Oh, do I have to get closer to them? Do I have to wait for her to say something? I have to go back to the trash bag. Do I have to do that? Or is there any other trash laying around here? Oh,
These kids would have nightmares if you showed them some of what I've seen out here.
there we go.
Birds with stomachs so full of plastic.
That worked out better.
Yeah, leave them over by the stand. South Island University. I knew it. Way too many people around here who have never respected this place. That's a perfectly usable tent. No sense wasting it. Anyway, I've had enough of this.
Supreme Extreme,
And we need
welcome to
ensure
the
that we're
stream.
attracting the right kinds of tourists, not just day trippers from Christchurch out on their school holidays. It's okay for people to come here and leave no trace, but it'd be better if we could rely on them to help us with our conservation goals. So hunters seem
Let's
like the
look.
natural target
Can I
audience.
just take this picture?
Our deer and goat populations need constant culling.
So
And
much
you better
talking.
believe I've more faith in people who love the wilderness to respect the place than kids up to no good. At the risk of sounding like an old fusspot. Speaking of, let's do what we came to do and grab that photo.
Yes. I have to stand here. What do you want me to take pictures of? I'm taking pictures of the rocks. I'm going to take a picture of it like this. I am slightly confused on what I'm supposed to be photographing right now. I'm just gonna go all around and try this out. Linus, welcome, welcome. Let's look. Yeah, photograph the boulders. I am doing that. Do I have to photograph it with a tent? Is it gonna tell me to do that? Jeez. Any help on here? I am photographing them. Do you want me to go like right here. Which boulders do I have to... Are these not the boulders? Do I have to take a picture of something else? I don't know. Where... What picture? Does anybody know this mission? Did anybody do these yet? I am trying to take pictures of these, and I'm supposed to stand somewhere here and just take a picture. Should I zoom in? Does anybody know what I forgot to do? Lamar, also welcome to you. Tyler, thank you for subscribing. Does mean a lot. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're gonna enjoy this content. There's a feral pig back there. Might as well shoot it while it's standing there. And dropped it. Perfect. Let's try not forget that guy. Let's just mark him real quick. And where... Try taking a pic of them all. Okay, I'll try that. Let me move back here. Let's try this out. But it like tells me to go there. Let's look. There we go. Thank you, Scotty.
Have to hire you to help out on my next book project. If I
Let's
ever
pick up
finish the current one.
that pig right there.
There's a lot of theories about where these boulders came from.
Looks like a different fur variation though.
Lightning, even aliens. I've heard them all over the years.
Welcome, Ayo.
The Boffins
Welcome,
will tell you
welcome.
They were formed over 60 million years ago on the sea floor, like pearls. But that's not the whole story.
Does that not look different to you guys? That fur variation of him?
They took their staple crop with them, kumara, otherwise known as sweet potato. Unfortunately for them, the weather in this part of the country isn't exactly conducive to growing much, and the tubers withered and died.
Or is that just black gold?
To the Polynesian homeland,
Might
and
be.
a canoe set sail with a hardier crop, but it was caught in an intense storm just off the east coast.
It's a black gold, okay. It looked different from the distance, I don't know why. Well, let's look. Are there any bunnies up here? Yes, there are actually.
And that's what these boulders are. Petrified kumara, eel baskets, calabashes.
Let's look.
The canoe itself formed the reef further up.
Anything good here?
Things have long shelf lives. A lesson I wish someone had taught those kids.
Nothing too great, I think.
Good. It's time for you to show me what you can do.
Let's shoot some of these, I guess. Why don't we just get out
Camera on?
right here?
Then you should have everything you need. I've got Josh to set it up. He told me to tell
Thought
you
I could
that
get more than that.
it's
Sadly not.
equipped with Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know they're uncommon.
Automatically uploaded to our server.
I just thought
I'm
that
not entirely sure what that means, but
it
I
looked
guess I'll be able to
like
see it on
more
here.
whitish.
No pressure then.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn her
There's
off.
good hunting in the whole of this area. From up around where you cleared out the props
Put it
earlier
to 1 for
closer
now.
to the
See if
beach.
that's better.
Take your pick. But just one thing. We want it to show up nice on camera, so no minnows. Try
Right
something
through
at
them.
least 30 kg. The larger the better. Should be no problem for a hotshot like you.
Caden, welcome to the
No word
stream.
back from our friends in Hollywood regarding the props, by the way.
Where do I have to
My
go
guess
shoot
is that
something?
some townie thought it'd be a hoot to grab them for their crib. But I'm not keen on the idea of someone wandering around when we're supposed to be closed to visitors.
No worries, Caden, no
Nothing
worries.
you need to worry about right now.
You guys want me to keep her on, or should I just turn her off and just keep the subtitles on the bottom? Because I feel like she's just talking way too long, and we can just look what we have to do in the missions by going in here. So anywhere harvest an animal. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Let's get ourselves a chamois. Why don't we go up here, look if we got any luck there. Since this is not region bound, why don't we just go there and see what we can find. But do you want me to keep her on, or should I just turn her off? Because I feel like turning her off means that I can actually talk a bit more and not be all quiet for like 2 to 3 minutes at a time. Off, okay, cool. Let's turn her off then. I think you should still be able to see the subtitles, so if there's anything important, I can just turn her back on. Worst case scenario. But let's look. Can I go down here without dying and not having to take a med pack? Yes, I can. Perfect. Lost minimal health there. But we are just gonna need any one of these. I'll just preferably like it to be a male, to be fair. They're all females. G. Let's look. Are there any other chamois here? Come on. There's gotta be another place here. I had so many of them here in the beta. There's a male there. Guess we could go for him, but he's so small. It's barely even worth shooting. But yeah, cool. Why don't we go for him? Since he literally is the biggest thing here. 0 for 150. There we go. I don't know why we didn't hit that first time, but that is vital. We're gonna hit because he is going down rather fast. Plus, he should be guaranteed over 30 kilograms, so shouldn't be an issue there. And then let's look where else we're gonna have to go. I hope we don't have to do too much pictures, but I heard that there's little hunting and lots of pictures mission here, so let's see how long we go. But we are a decent way in already. We already finished. We're on the 5th one out of 16, so I have a feeling this could go pretty quick. Oh yeah, if you didn't hear what I said earlier about stream suggestions for tomorrow, if you want to see anything specific or want me to do a specific hunt a specific animal, then let me know, or otherwise I will just do fallow deer grinding to try and get myself a couple of rare fallow deer that are going to be decent sized, hopefully in the future. I have done a couple of runs, but not too many in, to be fair. And while she keeps talking, why don't we actually go up here and see if we can find another decent chamois up here, because they do drink there, and if we're here already and it's their drink time, I mean, we could just try it. It's not gonna harm us. What else did I missed something earlier from somebody saying that they really enjoyed the fallow deer video. I just didn't say anything because she was talking mid, like, explaining it. But thank you to that. I also do really like the mule deer. Plus, I'm happy that they seem to be fixed, because that means that I can actually start grinding them now to try and get one of them with the bow. Yeah, I've checked video suggestions and I have looked at them, and I am gonna be doing some of them. Just some of them are gonna have to wait because we have a couple of series going on right now. I still have to finish Medved missions, then I have to do my Trophy Lodge quest for Parquet soon. I'd been stalling on that because of the broken axis here. Then I also had the... What other channel? We have a leucistic there, which are not very rare, but just females, the rest of them. So I'm just gonna let those be. And then I did see the ones with the rhino, longbow, stuff like that. But we're not gonna do a setup tour. My setup is absolutely messy, and I might do it once I clean it all up. But we're not gonna do that for 1,000 subs. I still have to think of what I want to do, but I'll think of something creative for that. And we're still a good ways away from it anyway. So I have more than enough time to think about it. And we're almost here. And let's look, what is our actually mission, the next one? Visit the nearby outpost, enter the outpost, visit the nearby lookout tower, pick up the action camera. That's not the one. Here we go. Wait, we do? Which outpost do we have to go to? Oh, that one there, okay. Well, yeah, the piebalds are... Well, they always kind of were. They're not an uncommon. They're like... I wish there was something in between rare and uncommon in terms of the way that we look at the rarity of animals. Because they're not a true rare, but they're also not a true uncommon, as they're not like a dilute mule deer. Like, literally we saw like 5 or 6 dilute mule deers today in the video. So they're definitely not that common, but they're also not as rare as like an albino or melanistic for the other animals, or as rare as a piebald for most animals. Like it's like I said, it's like an in between uncommon and a rare for them. So maybe in the future we could. Oh, we got a 4 there. I want to get him down for sure before he starts bolting off. Some reason that 3 there looked bigger than him, and that 4 is not going down. Let's look. Is that gonna bring it down? Yes, it looks like it will. Do we still have the other 3s here? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, so let's just follow that one then. Oh yeah, they do. They really do. Plus, there's like different variation of the piebalds. So I like that a lot. I like that there's not just one. There's kind of the sneaky piebald, and then the kind of in-your-face piebald, which I mistaked for a dilute earlier today because it was standing in the reeds. But I was happily surprised that it was actually rare. Well, semi-rare. I'll just call them semi-rare from now on, because that's kind of what they are. They're semi-rare. But at least he went down, and then we can start going to that outpost, seeing what we missed. And we hit some kind of organ, just not a vital organ. So quite happy he didn't have an estimate that went up to diamond, because otherwise we would have actually messed him up. But since he only went up to 53, there's no chance he makes diamond. Just where are his tracks going? I assume he just ran up further this way. Or oh, there we go. Found another track. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the mule deer have like 2 kind of piebalds. One where there's just a white dot on the side, and some that are like whitish, brownish, but mostly white. Let's look. Oh, there he is up there. Okay, perfect. And then we have to go down there, pick up some camera. I hope that's all the mission is. So that we can move on to the next one, because I really want to get that trophy animal. But 49, so 9 points away from making diamond, and then we aimed way too far back on that second one. But let's go down here, let's pick this up, and let's look what we're gonna have to do for this actual mission. Hopefully not too much though. And there we go. Where is this camera? Because I thought I already picked one up earlier. There we go. And then do I need some battery pack as well? Didn't say that? Okay, I can actually leave. Okay, cool. Where do I have to go to next? Huh. What are we gonna have to do there? Let's look. Oh, okay, so I guess we're just gonna have to replace the batteries on something like a trail cam. So just gonna have to walk a little bit there. We could have used the ATV, but I want to see if we could maybe find some kind of animals on the way there, so that we actually get some sort of a hunt in as well. But what is calling over there? Just a fallow deer, not gonna follow a female one. Eli, welcome. How are you doing? Hope your Tuesday has been fine so far. We currently need to replace some batteries on some trail cameras, so that is what we're on our way to do. We are a decent way in already. We completed 5 missions and are on our 6th one out of 16 in total. What is with 3? I don't know. Got it covered. I'll see with the caps. Has anybody else found anything good here recently on Te Awaroa? Or have you played other reserves as well? Have you looked at the roe deer? Have you looked at the white-tailed deer? If you haven't noticed, white-tailed deer now actually only need 255 to make diamond, So some of the diamonds look like old small golds, to be fair. I think I texturized the one from yesterday. I was kind of just blown away and shook away by it. That I might have accidentally not pressed taxidermized, but I mean, we can check here at the end to see if I did or not. But it looked very different. Yeah, Scotty, it's Tuesday today. It is not Wednesday yet, sadly. I thought today for some reason was Monday, but it's Tuesday. But yeah, Tuesday is also good. Means that 3 more days until weekend. Well, yeah, 3 more: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then we're over with the week, back to weekend, and then the whole thing starts over again. And then soon it's also, well, there's a warning call from a foul. Let's look. Can we still see it? Can we still see it? There is one of them feeding. There's a male there. Let's look. Can I just get a shot in there? Let's just go ahead and do that. Got one of them already out of the way. I'm a big I think it's going to any time. Noise, Jello. Oh, Linus, I don't have good jokes. Uh, I really don't. I honestly don't have any good jokes. Like, none at all. Uh, let me think. Let me think. I am absolutely terrible at just thinking of a joke off the top of my head. I'm more winding Jamie up. That is kind of the jokes that we do around here, but he's not here today, so can't do that. I honestly don't have one off the top of my head. Sorry, Linus. Goosey, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you here. Oh, you guys are getting snow on the East Coast? I mean, I'm not a big snow person myself. I freeze way too quickly. So snow means cold, and cold is something I don't like. I like the warm, the heat, not the snow, the sun. That's what I like. I'm not a big person of the idea of going into the cold and snow. The snow is beautiful, it looks nice, but not my type of thing in terms of temperatures. Lucy finally cold? That's not right. Not finally, sadly. Sadly, it's cold. Not gold, cold. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the cold. And yeah, it is very nice to see you too, Goosey. Haven't seen you in a while. Well, Goosey, you chose the right state. The right state for the nice warm and cozy temperatures all year long. Ayo, nothing's wrong with the mule deer. It's just that somebody was asking before if there were, or Lamar was asking before if there were too many piebald mule deer spawning in. And I said I didn't notice anything. I just think that they're in general not as rare as other piebalds for other animals. So that's just kind of what I was saying in terms of what's wrong with them, but it's not actually physically anything wrong with them. It was just the way that you maybe understood what I was trying to say about them. Two decent ones out there. I'm not going to shoot them because we are going to be going through your actually. Nah, we can't cross it anyway. Oof, what do we have to do now? What do we have to do now? Replace the battery, the dead camera. Okay, we just have to look at the other ones. Okay. Fine. Yes, I do. I do live in Germany, but I lived in Florida for the last 2 years, so I like the warmth and I know how it is there in terms of temperatures. And I did kind of like it, even though it was a little bit too cold for me, even there in January and. Ooh, okay. Seeing red deer. I'm debating if you could look at those cameras in game later as well. Yeah, Jello, I don't mind snow. I think snow is beautiful. I just, whenever there's snow, it means that it's cold outside. And cold and me, we are not good friends at all. The new map, I absolutely love it. I love that there's a second map for fallow deer. And another map for, what do you call it? Not another map, a new map for Sika deer. And obviously, I just love the feral pigs. If you haven't noticed that, I've been only praising them so far. And absolutely happy that I could get that diamond on our 5-hour stream last Friday, because it was amazing. But we are going to be trying to go for a brown hybrid one of them in the future, because those guys just look amazing. And I still want a spotted or red spotted diamond Sika deer in the future as well. Yeah, Jello, but you guys have drought. So water is expensive in California, which I like the cheap water, because I like to just drink water out of bottles, since most tap water in the US is not very drinkable, or you shouldn't drink it in most places. So you usually have to end up buying water. And no, nothing special here. I thought we could maybe see something. Apparently not. Let's look what we have to do next. Okay, we just finished that mission, so I guess we're just gonna have to wait. And see what we're gonna have to do there. Alan, welcome, welcome. We've gotten a good amount of... Okay. So we have to go to the cave, which is here. But I think we're going to drive there with an ATV so that we can actually drive through there. I don't know what the best place is down in the US, because I don't hunt IRL, and I couldn't tell you what the best place is. I think it depends on what you want to hunt and what you're after, because then your answer is going to vary depending on what you like hunting and what you don't like hunting. Yeah, that's kind of the same opinion I have. I don't understand why they made it lower for whitetail deer. Now I just think that the threes are going to be way too common and make diamond way too regularly, which, in my opinion, I feel like they did it just fine before. They had a good amount of trolls, and a good amount of them made it actually in the end. So not quite sure why they ended up doing that, but there was some reason. Obviously, the only one I saw is that overweight threes did exist, and we did find one actually before we got the great one. So I don't know, maybe that is the issue that they fixed, but I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but there must have been some kind of reason for pushing it down and lowering it to 255. Oh, ouch. Where is our ATV? There it is. But not as planned. Alan, almost done. We're only 7 in. Where is it? Mission log. We're only 7 in, and there should be 16 if I remember right. I'm pretty sure it was 16 that we were supposed to do for this. So we still have a little bit to go. Oh my. I should probably have stuck to the road and not try and go off-road here. But it is what it is. But we are close for sure. Funny thing is, I find this area is really open, but then I checked here in Secret Deer drink time. I came here in Fallow Deer drink time, and I didn't find a single thing drinking here. So I don't know why it's flat here, but I didn't see anything drink here, and I came here twice during like the 2 drinking zones for the animals that I could imagine drink here. I still have to check if Secret Deer actually might drink here or not, but they have the same drink time, so I'd assume that they'd come in as well, and I didn't see any, so maybe it's for red deer and turkey, but definitely not for any chamois or fallow deer or sika deer. Actually, maybe mountain goats. I gotta check that at some point. I didn't go here at the late time, sadly, so I'm not too sure. But we are at the cave painting now. We're not the cave now. Now we're just gonna have to go ahead and look at where the cave paintings are. How am I going the wrong? How am I going the wrong way, Alan? This is the right way for the cave. Question is, can I actually drive through here with the ATV or not? Um, I don't actually know if it is. It is a very bumpy ride, but I think we're gonna do this faster than if we actually would have walked through here. We're just gonna have to make sure that we actually look and see if we see any kind of cave paintings around here or not. Because it did say that in the mission we should do that. Are there any cave paintings up here? Wait, did we have to look at them? Um, are you serious? This really just spawned me back. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna have to drive back and then I'm just gonna walk to the cave because otherwise I'm just gonna be spawned at top and it'll take us too long because I'll probably drown once or twice down there in the cave. A 70 pointer, that sounds a little bit too much. That does sound a little bit too much. The Xbox Army, welcome, welcome, and good to see you here in stream. Hope you are doing fine. Vladimir, welcome to you as well. Good to see you here. Let's look. How am I gonna get down here without dying? Let's just try this. Hope this does work. Should have probably brought bandages with me, but I guess you live and you learn. But okay, cool. We actually made it like this. Now let's start walking through here. This is gonna take a while, but we'll manage. We'll manage. Oh wow, Alan. The great one in IRL. Jeez. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk through here. I know that I'm gonna run in some water again, classical gamer, and then we're just gonna have the same thing starting over again. And let me actually turn audio back on, because we are not on the ATV anymore. We are still on a curved edge. Let me look. Maybe I can quickly fix this. Can I place a tent in here? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I'm going to get myself an ATV just to kind of fix the camera issue. And of course it's bonded up there. Okay, never mind. We're not going to be fixing this. Never mind. But you can take, yeah, we just tried that, Alan, and we literally spawned back up there because there was something too deep in here, and I'd rather just take the time and drive there safely rather than trying to constantly drive it through an ATV. I think this is just going to be the faster option at the end. Yeah, but that's so bumpy as well, the sides. Like, look, if I go on this side, there's water going to be here. If I go on that side, there's going to be water there. So we're just going to walk through it and just try and survive it that way. So we're going to be here a little bit on the long run, but we'll survive. We'll manage. And we've gone a good ways already anyway, so doesn't matter if we take an ATV now or don't. Just bought the map and grinding for that. Vladimir, what are you grinding for? Are you grinding for fallow deer? Or are you grinding for something else right now? Or are you just grinding the map in general in terms of like the respawns and stuff like that? I don't know what you guys are talking about in terms of the pointers or that. I don't know what deer you're talking about there, but 70 does seem like a very, very high number. What did he just try and say there? Yeah, please no spoilers. I know that I get that at some point, but we did say no spoilers in here. So please don't ruin it for anybody here, and don't ruin it for anybody else, because we don't want that. Do we have to collect anything else? Because it said interact there, but... Okay, we have to look at the cave art at the end. Never mind. I thought that we had to look at the cave art while we were going through here. Okay, well that way we can just go through here straight away. Let's look. We only got 600 meters to go. Curious. Did anybody actually try going through this way? I don't want to try it, but I feel like there's some sort of secret maybe there at the end. Potentially. But is the water deep? It does look to be like it goes very steep here very quickly. Yeah, I don't think we can go that way, sadly. Ooh, a great one moose. That'd be insane. That would be crazy. Just imagine like how it would look like. I'm not sure how the tines would grow, but that'd be very interesting to see how that would look like kind of like a sketch or like a mock-up design of it, to see what would be possible in terms of like a non-typical moose, if that exists. I don't know if it does IRL though. Ooh, what do we have here? What is that? Is that entrance just blocked by rocks? I would like to see what is behind there, but then we're so close to the exit. Can we go up here? Oh, we can just go right through the... Did we just find a bug? Wow. That is... How did we get back here? Let me look. Can we go through further rocks? Is that saying mirror, mira, something like that? Let's look. Can we go through here as well? Let's try this out. Can we go through here? Because we could literally just walk through the wall there. Okay, so there is some kind of an invisible wall here. Let's try the other side. Huh. Oh, come on. Let me jump over that. My guy skipped leg day. The Watcher, welcome to the stream. Oh, there we go. We managed. Is there anything behind there? Can we fit through there? No, we cannot. But there is something back there. Not quite sure what there is. What is calling above us? Oh, a chamois. Huh. That is very interesting. Let's look. Can we maybe get through here at the top? I would like to try it. Missions to the side for a second. Vladimir, no, there is no new great one added so far. They said they would tell us if they're adding a new great one, but they haven't. The only thing that they wouldn't say is what great one it would be. But I don't know what this mira is supposed to mean here. Does anybody have an idea? Yeah, Charles, great one red deer would be very cool. But I don't know how you would add more mass to a red deer. Like they already, like the diamonds already look so big. I don't know what you would add to that. But I don't think we can get... Oh, can we get up here maybe? Aha! I should have probably actually, you know what, before we go up here, let me very quickly place a tent so we can fast travel back here in case this doesn't work. So let's go here. Jeez, can I just get out of here? There we go. How did I get in here? Oh, there we go. Found the way out again. Jeez. Yeah, it's an Easter egg, I know, but I want to see what's behind that Mira, whatever. So why don't we place a tent here? And then why don't we go back in there and explore what we saw? Um, there we go. Perfect. Let's go in here. Let's see. I don't think it's a new map hint. I think this is some kind of a hint to something else. I just gotta try and get back up there. Come on. Let me back up here. There we go. Cool. Let's go. Huh, where is this gonna lead us? I am curious now. I am very curious where this is going to be leading us. There's a patch of land back there. Oh, Jana, new untypical moves to exist. I didn't know that. I really did not know that. I had assumed it, but I don't know. Is this gonna lead us anywhere, or is this it? Huh. There's some kind of a mist particle effect above me. Not quite sure what that is. Oh, those are just the tracks above me. Okay. Well, let's take a picture of that. That is kind of cool, to be fair. Huh. I mean, it doesn't lead to anywhere, Linus, so... Oh, wait, not Linus. Who just said that? Goosey. It's very interesting. No idea what this leads us to, but... Hey. We found out where it leads us. We found some kind of a weird sign on the door. Well, not the door, but the rocks. Question is, can we just run through here now? Can I get back? Or am I just forever stuck? Okay, I'm just stuck here forever. So why don't we fast travel there? Please, please, please. Yes, okay, I'm actually spawning down here. I'm gonna keep that tent here to show Jamie this at some point as well. What mission? I'm currently on the one where I just have to fast travel through the cave. Not fast travel, but run through the cave and inspect various kind of art on the walls. And we found that little Easter egg there, which is very interesting to see. But what is... I forgot what word it said on there already, but what does that have to do with tar? Just... I'm missing the connection there to that word. Oh, Goosey, nice to have you back then in a second. Let's look. Is that anything here? It just looked suspiciously bright, like as if we could go through there as well. I think I'm going to go through here later on after stream and just look where we can go in this cave and what else might be hidden here. Because it does seem to be like there is Easter eggs in this cave that we don't know about. And that rock formation there, very suspicious. That's all I can say. Very suspicious what that is in the background. I think I'm going to post that later on somewhere in the Discord and see what people think about it, but I don't know. I don't think we did that one yet, Super Saiyan. Did you already do these missions here? Because we are currently here. And I'm just at the end of the following the whatchamacallit, the mountain here. So we actually haven't gotten too far yet. Yeah, but I don't know. Look in Google Translate somebody if Miro or Mira turns into anything in any language. Actually, you know what? While we wait for her to talk, why don't I quickly type that in and look? Wrong app. Google Translate. Detect language. Where do I... Wait, there we go. Detect language. Let's try it. All it means is look in Spanish. Huh. Okay. Well, guess we'll have to look into that Easter egg later. But what do we have to look? Collect the traps, lay them down, take down the... Where is that mission, though? So if you could tell me where I have to take care of the traps. Huh. Yeah, so Super Saiyan, I don't know, I haven't done that mission yet. So I guess we'll figure that one out together in a second once I get there. And okay, so we just have to go there. Got some more chamois. I don't think it's faster if we go to the lodge. I think that's going to be the exact same distance. So why don't we just walk there this way? Nice, Cookie. Nice, Goosey. Good to see. Yeah, in Spanish it does mean I look. So we went behind it. There's nothing there. But maybe we have to look somewhere else in the cave. Maybe that's a sign to something else. I'm not sure. But we might have to look somewhere on the map. Maybe there's some hidden clues somewhere else on here that we just haven't found anywhere else. Now I'm pretty intrigued. Ooh, chamois drink back here. Did not know that. It's good to know. Let's pick that up. Did not know that they drink here. Good that I didn't do my guide yet. Good that I didn't do that yet. Miro is a spear thrower, huh? Interesting. Could we maybe get a spear then? I'm intrigued now what that means. I am very intrigued what that could mean. Maybe, but then where would the other words be? Like, that's what I'm saying. I think it means that we should look on the map for other clues that we could maybe see, but I don't know. I think that's going to be a very long day. Well, very long time, because he is growing very rapidly at this point as well. So it's going to take us a while to get there, for sure. Linus, what were you going to say? What were you trying to say or get to say? What is warning calling there? I assume that there's going to be some red deer over here in a second, because they do like to feed around here. And they are currently in their feed time, I think, right? 9, 10? Seems about right. Yeah, they're feeding right now, so we're probably going to see a couple of those around here. But let's look. Just some more chamois. Another female, another female. A decent male there. Female, female. Okay, nothing too interesting, sadly. So why don't we just walk the last one here? Hey, yo, I don't know. I don't consider rival. We're all kind of one community growing together, so I wouldn't consider anybody really a rival in that sense. But I don't know. I just don't think putting rival up to it would be like the right thing, because it's not like a challenge to like who grows the first quickest. Like, that's literally not the goal. What do we have to do with this now? You have to put up traps. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Let's place these down. Oh, you were saying, okay, that's part of a sentence. I mean, maybe we could go back in that cave in a second and look if we can go towards that end of that water part. Because maybe that leads somewhere. I don't know. For all I know, that could lead to nowhere or to the rest of a sentence. 1080 warning sign. Where's there a 1080 warning sign here? Let me actually take away the waypoint as well. and wait for her to finish talking. Yeah, exactly. I don't have any enemy YouTubers or video content creators in that sense. But oh, there's a warning sign here. And now I guess we're gonna have to just listen to her talk again. Or is it gonna pop up straight away what mission I can do next? That'd be very nice. Scotty, welcome back. I think we should investigate after the missions. I think we can do that if we have a little bit of time left. Because we are flying through these missions right now, which is very good. But I also want to know now what is going on with those tracks. I think like we're onto something here. I do think that we're onto something. Oh, Linus, this sounds like a good idea. Sounds like fun. And engage, which is here's some chords. Type spear. Oh, ILC. That's an interesting fact. I did not know that. Maybe something about spear fighting? Not spear fighting, but I have to inspect footprints. Ooh, I think we're getting to the trophy animal now. Interesting picture. Let's just follow these, I guess. I'm looking for super rare planes for my American. Damn. Ayo, well, good luck trying to get that. Can we follow this more, or should we not do that anymore? Okay, well, I'm just gonna leave these tracks and just look. Actually, no, wait, we have to follow these tracks. That's, I think, just where we find the first one. So why don't we finish following them? And I would assume that this is just gonna lead us to the lodge or to, well, the longbow carcass that apparently is around here. And why don't we take a shortcut? Because I can see these tracks back here already. So that we save a little bit of time. Well, getting Chunky Boy, especially Bethesda Ibex, I literally had 2 diamonds at one lake. That is going to be in a video very soon. But you can get them very easily, like back to back. Except for like the southeastern Spanish Ibex and I think the greatest Ibex. So they're the ones that took me forever to get. But the rest is like... you can get those very easily, like the Ronda Ibex and the Bethesda Ibex, like they are very commonly diamonds for sure. Am I not? Okay, well, then we still have a couple of missions left, which I'm not going to complain about, but this is a very long track. Usually in these missions you only have to track like, I don't know, 10, 30, maximum 30 tracks, and we're a good ways in already now. We've collected a good amount of tracks on the 70 to 90 kilogram Homo sapien walking. I don't know what that animal is, to be fair. They usually just pick a random image for these kind of human tracks, but we apparently followed it far enough. Found the longbow. Found some kind of deer. Huh. Does almost look exactly like the one on Cuatro Colinas. If you haven't done those missions, there is one that you will find just like this, laying on the side of a beach there. But I assume we can fast travel to that lodge? Yes, we can. Okay, good. Cool, let's go there. Huh. Do I just have to go in the lodge? Oh, I can interact with it. Okay, cool. What do we have to do? we have to inspect the hut as well? Do I have to do anything in here? If anything, I'd expect that book. But I don't see anything, so where are we here? Take shelter. Okay, so take shelter, but then we should look around for mess as well. So why don't we do that? Seems to be normal. So where does it want me to go? Does it just want me to take rest? Should I just rest in here? Oh, there's a mess down there. You can see that. Should I just take a rest? Why don't we make it 8:40? Can I look at the stuff now? You have to interact with this? No. Inspect the mess. Yeah, I'm looking at the mess. I know that there's a big flood of stuff on the ground. Does it want me to go like this? Let's look. Oh, the Ronda are super easy though. A lot of the 4s make diamonds. Why can I not inspect the mess? Does it want me to do anything else? Do we have to close the door first? Take shelter. I am at the right hut, am I not? Yeah, I'm at the right hut. And inspect the mess. Yeah, I'm looking at the mess. Somebody help me here. Close all the doors. Yeah, I closed all the doors. Let me open this one. Close it. Alpha, welcome to the stream. And no, we didn't add a new animal. It's just... There is... That was just like a human picture that we were tracking there. They just always put some kind of animal one in there. Take a picture of the mess. We can try that. Okay, that doesn't seem to help. From where? Is there like a specific angle I gotta take the mess picture from? Out of here maybe? Like right up close? Yeah, I took a picture of the blood. It just won't trigger it. Want me closer? What a mess. Outside, let me look. Take a picture of this as well. Wait, I have to shoot an animal first? Why would I have to shoot an animal first if I have to just take care of the mess here? Did I skip any of the missions? Let me look. Inspect the longbow and deer carcass. Okay, we found that. Take shelter. We did technically that. Is there other mess around here? Oh! Found it. Way to go out here to the outside thing. What other mess could there be then? So yeah, it was just stuff that we had to do outside, not inside. Is there other mess anywhere around here? Doesn't seem like it. Why don't we try and go inside and look if we can interact with something in here now? Yeah, but I just did on the mess. Or does it want me to look at more mess here? That's just wood laying here. We pressed E on that. Oh. This mess. Okay, found it then. Yeah, it wasn't the blood. And then... Let's look. If I go in here now... Is this gonna count? And then let's inspect that. What else was here? Let's interact with that. What else? I'd assume the book. Okay, that's it. Okay, cool. We didn't actually need anything else then. Jeez. Yeah, thank you, Classic Gamer. We found it now. And then we had to pick up the mess down here. Jeez. That is kind of cool though. The statue in front of the house. When we get that for maybe a potential thumbnail in the future, you know? Always a good idea. Miro fruit in New Zealand, huh? Interesting. But what do we have to do next? What's the next mission? We're still stuck on this one. We probably just have to wait for her to stop talking so that we can do the next missions. But yeah, we completely tried the wrong thing. I think I took like 50 pictures of this bloodstain. Ouch. I really want to go back in the cave and look what we can find in the back of that water system there, because I feel like we could find something. I feel like there's something in there that is gonna give us another clue, but we're gonna finish the missions first and then we're gonna do that afterwards. Okay, cool. What? Oh, she's still talking. G. No, Supreme Extreme. Kinsko is not my actual real name. It is not my real name. It is my nickname, to be fair. Well, it was my nickname for a while. Hasn't been used in a while though. But let's just wait for her to finish talking. Can we just get the next mission? I don't think she would be related to anything. I think this is just a little movie prop which is part of the story missions. So I don't think she has anything to do with the Miro or Mira that we found in the cave there. But can she just stop talking? There we go. And there's the statue gone. Let's look, where do I have to go next? Reach the Stone Castle Value, inspect the movie set, follow the trail of props, inspect the tracks, reach the commune, inspect the letterbox. Okay, cool. Good that I have a 10 up there. And that movie set should be like right there. So let's go here. Oh, my real name is actually Kano. Which in German it's spelled very differently. And if you would just read it out, it would say Kano. But in the way that you say it is Kano in English. And I feel like some of you guys heard Jamie say it a couple of times, because yeah, he's mostly refers to me in my actual first name and not with Kinsko. Unless, well, usually when we're streaming he does, but other than that, usually he does use my actual name. Is the game hitching for you guys again? On stream, just a quick question. Thank you, Alan. Thank you. Because I feel like for you guys it's hitching again. Let me look. Did I turn something up in my graphics setting again? Kind of did. What does that do again? Let's try that off for a sec. Oh, no, that looks terrible. Up. Let's turn that on real quick again. What does that do? I'm just going through here while we're walking there just to see if... Okay, that doesn't really make a big difference, to be fair, so why don't we just turn that off. But we have that back on, and all the rest should hopefully work. I do have to play with my bitrate though soon, so I can get all that fixed. There's a decent mountain goat there. Why don't we get that down, even though this is the wrong gun? Oh my. This goat is getting away. Okay, terrible shot. Never mind. We are not getting a mountain goat unless I hit it on the last one. Which I doubt I did. Yeah, I didn't. There we go. Shot into that one. It is going down. Okay, cool. Perfect. Let's get their feed zone, why won't we? Scotty, no, I am actually playing on PC. I am not on console. Even though I do have a PS4 and I occasionally play on there, I Haven't played on PS4 in a very long time now, just because I actually prefer, what do you call it? I prefer playing on PC rather than console. Just my personal preference. I just got used to using keyboard and mouse now, and I just think it plays a lot smoother. Plus, I like the graphics more on PC, because obviously on PC, they can be pushed a little bit further than they can on console, just because of the technical limitations that console has. So that's why I just prefer playing on PC. Yeah, it shouldn't be that hitchy. I don't know why it is. We had it work. I think I just have to actually put that on high. Let's put all of this on high for just today. And then I'll play around with my bitrate settings and see if that makes stream any better, any worse, or any more enjoyable. How do you get this game on PC? You buy it through Steam. So if you've never heard of Steam, you should go search that up, because that is like the most universal platform to get almost every single game on PC that there is. Alpha, I think they should. I mean, would be quite cool, but we literally just got this reserved, so I wouldn't expect, jeez, a lot of stuff to do here. I wouldn't expect too much to be done here in the near future, if I'm being honest, but let's pick everything up. Oh, we don't have to pick them up, we just have to go there. Can we interact with this? There we go. What else do we need? Need something back there. What is back? I don't know what's back there. Well, you can actually play PC on a giant screen, AO. It's not just console. You can literally play on whatever screen size you want with PC. If you really wanted to go for it. Do we just have to follow this trail now? Follow the props trail. Why don't we just follow this? I don't think I have to actually press E every single time. Welcome, dude, to the Dropbox. Welcome to the stream. And here we are now at the end, I think. Are there any more props? Does it really want me to press E on every single one? Or did something else trigger? Can I go in the tent anywhere? Maybe? No. Okay, it doesn't seem like it. Let's go back and see if I missed anything. Yeah, but you can connect your your PC to a TV. It doesn't. You don't need an actual monitor. You can just connect it to your normal TV as well, and you could get something like wireless keyboard and mouse and just play from your couch. Like, that is a thing. Doesn't want me to do anything else with these, because I followed it. There are no tracks here though. Can't press E anywhere. You think it's New Zealand pigeons, Joel? Why do you think that? Do I have to follow maybe one of the other tracks here? There's a red deer warning calling. Why don't we look at maybe one of the tracks here? See what this is. Doesn't seem like it. And I don't see any more props. Anything cool though for these goats? Oh, there's a big 4 there though. Why don't we get that down and then pick him up in a second. Oh, and of course he's fleeing. Let's look. Range? We're not gonna do it. What do I have to do here? I'm trying to pick up... I don't know what we are supposed to be doing. Am I missing something again? Did I miss any of the props? Wow, but does anybody know what I have to do here? Because literally, I follow the trail, I follow the tracks. Let me look if maybe there's something I can inspect still here in the tents. Maybe I actually have to inspect every single thing. and not just him and him. Maybe it just triggered the new mission too quickly. So why don't we think that? I'll press A on here. I am a little bit confused on what I should do on this mission now. Nice, I also you gave them chocolate. Very kind of you. But does anybody know what I have to do here? Because literally I've been following this trail. And I cannot get the next part to trigger. West. Okay, let's follow. Well, yeah, I followed it west, but it stops there at the tent. Like, there's literally nothing after that tent. And I can't press E on any of them. And there's nothing... Oh, wait. Never mind. There is the box back there. Oops. Didn't see that box. Let's look what that box has to do there. Okay, wow. That's a very subtle box there hidden in the bushes. Let's look here. Some oil canisters. And what track do you want me to follow now? Okay, just go that way. Why don't we do that? There's a secret deer track here. Just a female though. But let's follow these other tracks. Which lead to a house. Could we maybe get a secret outpost here? Like on Yukon. Wouldn't say no to that at all. But no, it's burnt down. Okay, it's burnt down. What should we do here? Where's the letterbox? Where? Oh, there's the letterbox. Let's look. There's a letter in there. I guess she's going to be talking about that for a while now. Any mission for us to do? No, we don't have anything. When... The mirror fruit grows in New Zealand, and it looks up what eats mirror fruit, and all it says is New Zealand pigeons. Interesting. How long ago did I first start gaming? Oh. Oof. So while you guys can read through that if you want very quickly here while she talks it in the background. When did I start? Like when I started properly gaming was probably like 11. I want to say 10 and a half, maybe 11 years ago, something like that, Ayo. Think that sounds about reasonable, but not too sure. I honestly don't know. Okay, so we have to harvest the deer next in here. So why don't we go down here, since it is seek a deer drink time. And let's go for a little seek a deer hunt. We should be able to find one very quickly down there. Shouldn't be a problem whatsoever or at all. That should be very manageable. I will just run down there because going to the lodge is not going to make it a very big difference, to be fair. What game did you first play? Oh. Well, if we're going to talk about what game I first played, it wasn't actually proper gaming. It was just... Back then I played on the Nintendo. And I think the first game that I played was either a Pokemon game or Mario Kart. It was one of the two for sure. I'm not sure which one I actually played. Actually, wait, no, never mind. Actually, the first game I ever played was... I think it was called the Emerald Edition Pokemon on an old Game Boy. No, was it Game Boy? I think it's called a Game Boy. I actually even have it somewhere still laying around. That was the first game I actually played. And then I started playing like the other Pokemons and just Nintendo games at that time. However, I never really played stuff like I think it was called Animal Crossing or something like that. And then I eventually at some point I actually got the Xbox 360. And once I had that, I basically just, oh, there's a lot more there. I started playing games like FIFA back in the day, NBA 2K, those kinds of classics. And then at some point I actually got into playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, and that's really when I fell in love with that series. I just played a ton, and I mean a ton of multiplayer, a ton of zombies, stuff like that, and it was just big, big, big fun. And I absolutely enjoyed playing that back then. And ever since then I got the PS4, and then I actually, after the PS4, I started really getting into PC gaming and built my first PC. And well, now we're here. But it doesn't seem like there's much more. What do we have to do next? Didn't I just harvest the deer? Does it want me to get a male deer? Because if that, then we're gonna have to go searching a little bit. Because all I saw was females there. Oh, actually we completed it. Never mind. Let's just look if we actually have anything cool here. Well, I mean, I'm also older than you, AO, so you gotta take that into consideration as well. Oh, Jana. Sounds good though. I mean, I feel like some of the older games, like even before my generation, don't get a lot of respect. Like, what was able to be done back then with the hardware that was there is incredible. Like, some of the like really old games are like insane for the time period. Like, obviously now we're like all focused upon like, oh, let's make this as realistic as possible. It's, oh, his hair doesn't look good, his textures don't look good. Like, we're so nitpicky. Back then you were like happy that something actually worked and it was all pixelated and you could actually make out who was who, and it wasn't just a bunch of pixels that you couldn't actually think who was who. So it's come a long, long way since then. And I like both aspects of it. I like this kind of new detailed graphics, stuff like this. But then at the same time, I also like these kind of pixel games and those kind of more unrealistic stuff like that. I built my PC in end of 2015, mid 2016. And after that, I built it, and that's what I've been using so far. But then I'm currently upgrading it slash rebuilding one, and I got a good parts before Black Friday and on Black Friday. So I'm quite happy with what I'm working with, and it's complete mini ITX, so it's a tiny PC that's about the size of 10 liters in terms of volume, which is very, very good, and it has very high performance, which is what I like. Um, Ayo, what do you mean with mule deer are still rare? Hard to find, or do you mean diamonds? Because diamonds I couldn't tell you, but mule deer are still, you can find them easily. Like, they're not rare in terms of finding them. I actually didn't see that, Jana, but I believe you. I mean, there are some very good classics, definitely. Like I just said, there are some really good classics out there in terms of old gaming. Um, do you know how YouTubers spend so much time playing, like 6 hours playing Call of Duty looking for content and still don't have glasses? Well, I wear glasses, so I don't really know, to be fair. And yeah, if you didn't know, the trophy animal is a moose. You can see it here now. We are just going to have to follow these tracks and see where this is going to be leading us. Um, it is pretty easy. The part of building it is actually really easy. The part that is probably the most challenging is doing your research, finding good deals, and knowing what parts are compatible with each other and what parts are not compatible, because I feel like that's the bigger challenge, and knowing what is worth the money and what is not worth it in terms of getting a good price to performance ratio. Oh no, I was talking about the whitetail there, not knowing why they weren't fixed. I don't know if the mule deer are actually still really rare diamonds. We're gonna have to go on a little investigation. What could I interact here? Huh? What is that back there? Oh, that's just the beginning of it. Okay, never mind. That's just some branch thing there. What's my favorite diamond? Are you talking about what diamond I have is my favorite, or what diamond I would most like to get in terms of favorite diamond? And I think the moose tracks end here, sadly. Like what I don't like are the diamond mules still rare? I don't think. Okay, right, never mind. Um, well, I actually wear glasses, Jolo, in that sense, but I don't wear those like blue reflectant glasses. I just wear normal glasses because I have to wear glasses in that sense. Um, let's look. Where do we have to go now? What's the next mission? Oh, this is actually where we get the gun, I think. But where is it? Could she just mark it on the map? It takes ages for her. Yeah. Jolo, I just uploaded a video if it's 10. Yeah, I literally did like 3 minutes ago. I had it scheduled. It's the one that I was talking about earlier where I am trying to pronounce all the different names here of the map, like Stone Castle and all the other ones. I won't say the other ones because you're gonna have to watch the video to see how I pronounce this. It's spelled Kheno. Ayo, that's how you spell it. Where do I have to go? Can she just show me where I have to go? Oh, there we go, look. Perfect. Oh, it's right by this lodge over here. Good to know. And I think we're gonna take the fast expressway up there and not the long and treacherous one. So I think we're just gonna, I think the best idea is if we go follow this trail up and then just run up that way instead of running straight up there. I think that's gonna be faster. How do you get the 300? You have to own the Yukon DLC, and then I think for 75 or 80k, you can buy it in the store. Either the version that I have here, which is this one, or one that is more, that looks a little bit more like this, like brown and black. I just thought that the chrome looks a lot nicer. Okay, no, they're great. I mean, I won't complain. There is actually, I once like searched up my name, like not searched up, but like I like did some research on where the name came from, and it's actually an old like German name, but in like I don't know 600, not more than 600 now. A good amount of years ago, a couple hundred years ago, there was like some Chinese emperor that had a name very similar to mine. It was like it wasn't spelled the same way, but it was pronounced the same way. I just thought that was very interesting and like cool how like something on almost the other side of the world had like very similar uh names to ours, even though like the cultures were so split and are so far apart geographically. 75k? What do you mean 75k now? What is with 75k now? We are a long ways away from that. Okay, so Scotty, you have to own the Yukon Valley DLC pack, which is this map up here. And then you have to go into the store. So let's say this is your tent or house. Go in here, go into storage, go on the rifles, go down here, and then you can either buy the Frontier or this one over here. I just prefer the Frontier because of that little chrome look that you get there. But that is how you get that gun. Nice, Ayo. Very nice. I know my name in my thingamajiggy means the good one. In, like, very old German. Like, it doesn't mean it anymore. Now it has, like, absolutely no meaning. At all. Oh, it's 75k, okay. I know it used to be 80k. So they brought it down by 5,000, which is, I guess, nice for new players. Makes me a little bit salty, though. I wish I had those 5 grand, even though I'm at almost 400,000 now. Still like those 5k for those bullets that I end up using on stuff like the 303, stuff like that. No worries, Scotty. You are welcome. Always glad when I can help you out. Let me take another sip of my tea here. I just want to get to the moose mission, and I think it's after this one or one after that. Old German, yeah, it's very, very, very old German. It's probably a good 800-900 years old. Yeah, Scotty, it is expensive, but it is worth it. If you're trying to hunt something like bear, moose, bison, buffalo, stuff like that, you can't get anything better than this, like, honestly. The 300 is just amazing for it. The penetration, the 4 shots, doesn't have a lot of recoil, and plus it just sounds amazing. Like, that just sounds really good. It used to sound even more powerful, but before this update it sounded like I couldn't hear anything on that one ear when I shot with it because it was so damn loud. But now I like how they tuned it. I wish it had a little bit more bass behind it, but I'll take it like this. I'll take it like that, and I can at least still hear other things. Because before, when I was always playing with Jamie, I could never hear him whenever we talked and I was shooting with the 300 because it was just way, way, way too loud. Oh, we found a feed zone up there. It's good to know. Is that the same herd that we saw earlier drinking down there? Because if it is, I want to know where that male is from that group, because literally we didn't see it at all. Is that him up there maybe? Yeah, it's just female, female, female. Too many females. Way too many. I want to see those big males. But, oh, there he is. You know what, we're just gonna give him the 303. Perfect. Love to see it. Exactly, Elsie. You'll get so much money back from that. From the 300, it's insane how much you can actually, how much money you can get with it. Plus, I just sometimes like carrying it with me if I'm hunting some like red deer, so, and I don't actually want to like track them. I'll just shoot them with the 300, because you don't lose a lot of cash using the wrong gun on it, and they just basically always drop instantly with it. Exactly, Jana. Exactly. It was really, really loud. What do you mean in terms of empire? Because, like, a while before this, we had, like, emperors is the wrong way, but, like, we had, like, oh, I don't know how you say it in English, but we had, like, similar to, like, kings. Basically like a king system in that sense. But that's about as close as that. But let's quickly look at the new 303, because I am curious how that looks. Haven't really seen it yet. So I assume I'd have it in my inventory. Where is these 303? Or do I still have to buy it? Or is it at the bottom here? Where is the new 303? Because I shouldn't have to buy it. I should just get it here straight away. Let's go in the store then. Okay, so apparently I already have it. I don't have it in inventory though. Where is it? Oh wait, there we go. Found it. Well, let's have a look. I think we're gonna keep that for today then. And let me take that with me again. Let's have a look. Okay, it doesn't look too much different, to be fair. I did. Sorry, I feel like I put the right one in there though, didn't I? Oh shit. Oh, sorry for that. Just have a very, very dry throat right now. And I just... Oh, jeez. Oh, my sound. Aye. But here's that 3 that we shot earlier. Perfect, let's accept that and let's look. Where do we have to go for the next mission? We're gonna have to go here. Okay, so we just have to drop the necklace there. Sounds good. I actually don't know, AO. No idea. Let's just drop that there. And then I think she's gonna talk there again for a while. Yeah, Jello, I am okay again. I just had to quickly drink some water. My throat still feels kind of itchy, so let me drink some more. Yeah, I've been drinking like cups of tea while we're streaming. I'm on my 2nd cup right now. But whenever we stream, like, my throat gets extremely, extremely dry. And I think, here we go, time for the moose. There we go. It is time to hunt down the moose. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna follow it, kill it, and then we'll be just fine. Actually, you know what? Let me try and get kind of close like this. Can we see it through here? Well, let's have a look. Can I see that moose? I don't want to spook it away in case it can run away, but I also don't want to take 10 years trying to get where it is, because I think it's just going to be standing out there in the open, but if I'm too loud, I feel like we could maybe potentially spook it. Ooh, elk. Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. That is not very good. That is what I'm trying to avoid, but there you guys can see it does have a different fur variation compared to the normal ones. But he's not standing at a very good angle, so why don't we try and just get in a little bit closer. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I want to try and get to 150 maybe. Oh, what is that? Looks like a tiny red deer. I was about to say that looks like a sika deer, but it was too big of a body for a sika deer. There he is though. He is standing pretty good for a shot in a second. Just want to get a little bit closer. Just a teeny tiny bit. Just so that we don't have to account for any weird bullet drop or anything like that. And if he's just going to be standing there calmly, I mean, I will definitely not complain. I will just take that shot. For sure. Interesting, ILC. Very interesting. Ooh, ale. Let me know if it actually is. I don't actually know if I've ever seen a diamond level 4. But let's drop that guy. Get him down. And try and get maybe 1 or 2 nice pictures with him. Because his fur variation is very, very cool looking. I think it just looks amazing. Sebastian, you joined at the right time. We just killed a rare moose and we are, I think, almost done with the missions. And then we can actually go to where I wanted to go, which is look at the kind of clues that we found earlier today. Yes, the 300 will take down everything from a bear all the way up to bison, water buffalo, so anything in classes 7 to 9. Yes, Sebastian, we are currently doing the missions, and there is a new fur variation moose for us here. So let's get a couple of nice pictures of him. He did land very nicely. So let's try and get one where we get that cool fur variation. There we go. Okay, cool. Let's come. Where can we get a nice background? There we go. Let's confirm him here. He's a gold 216 Maka male moose. Got him left lung, and then we got his right lung somehow on the second shot. Won't complain though. Very cool, very nice trophy. And I'm going to be putting him in a nice spot in my lodge in the future here. For sure. Yeah, we're almost done. We are like, I think we need like maybe 1 or 2 more missions and then we're done, if I'm not mistaken. Let's actually look. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So yeah, we literally need 1 more mission. So after this one, the last mission should hopefully trigger, and then we should be good. And all we really need to do is wait now until she stops talking and gives us the next mission. Let's look, what time is it? It's 11:30. We could potentially still see maybe 1 or 2 Seeker deer. And we actually can. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Why don't we try and get some of those down? Okay, at least we hit it there. Let's go pick those guys up and see if that last mission actually triggered. Okay, so we just have to wait for her to get in touch. And then we can go to the lighthouse there. Apparently spooked another red deer here. We literally just ran through. Wow, what a tiny red deer. Holy. Oh, we've got a melanistic. We have got our... Is that melanistic? Pretty sure that is. Oh my god, that'd be like my 4th melanistic female now. Jeez Louise, let's get her down. Could she just come out in the open? We might delete our zone, but I think I already did. Never mind, okay. Ah, jeez. Darcy, welcome to the stream. Salav, welcome to the stream. You guys just missed it, but we just killed the rare moose that is here on Awaroa National Park. And now we just killed 3 Seeker deer and apparently a melanistic red deer. Sadly not our male that I'm looking for, but it is a female melanistic, so I won't complain. Still pretty cool. And let's look. Melanistic. Caught her with a right lung hit and then intestines. Went down pretty quick. Why don't we taxidermy her? And see if we can ever actually go ahead and fill the tags with her. Well, I feel like she already got in touch because I can already... do the mission? Or do I just... Because I technically killed 4 animals, so now if Classical Gamer says I need 3, then we have more than enough. Because we've got 1, oh, we already killed that red deer. 2, and there we go. She got in touch. Now let me just pick up the 3rd one here, and then we're gonna make our way over to that lighthouse over there and hopefully finish off the missions. And okay, I just hit too far back. Now clearly definitely deleted our zones. Now she's still talking. Let's look. Anything else in terms of big tracks here? Doesn't seem that way. There are some more running down here though. Let's look. What do we have here? Just a couple decent 3s. You know what? This is what I always use the 300 for. Why don't I show you guys? I could actually aim well. No idea if we hit any of them good, but just get him as well. See that this is why this gun is so good on these. Anything else cool that I missed off or shot? Doesn't seem like it. Okay, cool. Perfect. Yeah, Alan, I know where the lighthouse is. Plus, it's highlighted over there. It's down at probably my favorite feral pig spot, which I will probably place a tent there pretty soon as well. And it is also the place where I got one of my troll cicadeers in the beta, which I'm still a little bit salty about, to be fair, but hey, can't always get one, can you? There's one of the cicadas down, and here's the other one. Like, just look at the penetration of the 300, absolutely smokes them. Anything else that we could harvest here? Is that a... no, okay, that's just leaves. Okay, well, let's go over there, go here, and then let's get our way over there and see what we can do. It's not a far walk, luckily. Let's also pick this up here. Why don't we do that? Ayo, that sounds good. I'm curious to see that level 4 diamond. What are they called? Bighorn sheep. Alan, okay. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you here today. And hopefully I'll see you in a stream very, very soon. By the way, we are so close to 30 likes. If we could smash that goal now, that'd be absolutely amazing. So if you haven't liked the stream yet or haven't subscribed yet, definitely consider doing that, as it really does help me out a lot and just shows YouTube that you enjoy the content so that it can push it out to more viewers and more people in the community. So thank you if you do end up doing it. But yeah, we still got a little ways to go. But how long have we been streaming? Okay, we have been streaming the 2 hours kind of that I was aiming for, so I think I'm just gonna be doing not too much longer. I think I'm gonna have to go off after this anyway. So why don't we finish the missions, and it also makes it easier for people who actually want to see how to do the missions. They can just watch this stream and see how it's done. If they're stuck at any point, then they can see our solutions to it. Thank you, Alan, but we do not talk bad about other people, so I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to remove that one. Because, yeah, we try and stay positive here. And even though I like that you find me as the best YouTuber, it's in the rules. Don't talk bad about other community content creators or YouTubers. Here we are now at the lighthouse. I actually never went up the lighthouse. I probably should do that. Or did I? Oh, no, I actually didn't. Okay, cool. And what do we have to do with the lighthouse? Okay, so we just have to take a picture of it. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Let's look. Is it gonna trigger any voice? There we go. Is that gonna do it? Ah, perfect. And now what else do we have to do? We assume we just have to go up there. Okay, Linus, no problem. Thank you for coming in here. Thank you for joining us. Scotty, I live in Germany, so it would be Europe. I miss anything else? Can I actually see? I usually had like a nice zone of feral pigs like feeding somewhere around here, but doesn't seem like I can see it. What else do I need? Okay, so we need an up-close picture of the lighthouse. Why don't we do that? Perfect. Is that all the missions? Is that all of them? Is that the end? Ooh, we get an end animation. Very nice. I like it. Ooh. Ayo, I don't think it can, but maybe. This is insane. Look at this ending. This is really cool. This is very, very cool. Wow, I like that. That is very cool. And that is it. What time is it now? They set it to the evening time. So why don't we end off by going up in the lighthouse and having a look at how that looks. Why don't we do that? Did I actually turn off all of my game HUD? That's seriously... Why is all my HUD gone? That's... Um, 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 um. Try that. I don't know why my HUD is gone. That was very odd. Let me only go out like this, go back in. Okay, I don't know why. You can see my mouse now for some reason. I am a little bit confused. Yeah, it said that a couple hundred years ago there were moose imported from, I think it was America. And that's how they got here, but this was the last one in New Zealand that we just took down. The Maka moose is the last one that was on here, and oh, now we have everything back. Weird. Well, okay. We made it to the end now. We did all the missions. We have nothing left to do. We completed all of them. We did it all. Wow. Very happy we're done with this. Thought this was very fun. I did really like what we found in that cave back there earlier. I will investigate further and see what else I could potentially find. But that's gonna be it for today. If you guys enjoyed this stream, please do make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, as it really does help the channel out a lot. Also, if you haven't done so already, make sure... I already said subscribe, I don't know, but make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so. That's gonna be it from me today. Have a good day, and bye bye, and peace.